What's the difference between a digital product that makes zero sales and one that generates $3,000 every single month? It's not better marketing, it's not fancy software, it's not even having a huge audience. The answer is simpler than you think, and in the next 10 minutes, I'm going to reveal the exact formula that I use to create digital products that basically sell themselves. Hey guys, if you're new here, my name is Jo, and I help creatives with digital products, passive income, and tech. And the best way to create a digital product that sells itself, in my opinion, is by doing your own market research. Real data and feedback should be your number one guide in creating and selling your digital products. I can't tell you how much time I've wasted by missing this step and just creating anything and everything that I wanted to create. I honestly never really understood why my products weren't selling, and I didn't really know what to do about it either. And I feel like no one really gets into the nitty-gritty of data or how to make it easy. And without data, if you just go and create a digital product willy-nilly like I did, then you're basically guessing and you're going to feel like nothing is working, which is what I was like. But since implementing this step in my process, it's blown my mind and I've had a $3,000 month. So let's go through my 4-part system so you can learn how to create digital products that practically sell themselves. Understanding where to get data from is phase 1. First, you need to know your ideal client inside and out. If you know your ideal client, then you know where to go to find them online and get data. If you don't know who your ideal client is, I suggest drawing up a sketch of them and listing out all of their traits, hobbies, passions, problems, as if you were getting to know a friend. I also found a tool called hubspot.com/makemypersona, and you can go through this and you can actually build your own persona and do it really, really easily. So I think it's really cool because you can go through and you can select it. So we will just go through and use everything. So it's going to help you define exactly what your client avatar is or your buying persona. So let's just be really exaggerated, and we can go 65 or older. You can do what education they've had, select the industry that they're working in, if they're self-employed or if they've got a big company. So all these different questions are going to help you build your client persona. I'm just going to go through this just so you can actually see what are their goals and objectives. When you've done your research, you'll be able to put everything in here and you'll be able to select some different options here. So I think this is really cool because at the very, very end, when we finish everything, I'll just go through here. It is going to give you something really awesome at the end. So you can see that it's got all of this here, and you can add a new section, you can download it and export it, you can save it. But this is a really good thing to help you refine your client avatar and really focus down on all of the biggest challenges, problems, goals, everything like that. So when you're doing any of your research or creating your digital products, you can always refer back to this client avatar and go, am I helping this person? Is what I'm doing actually making a difference to them? Am I solving their biggest challenges and their biggest problems, and also helping them reach their goals really easily and quickly? The easiest places to get data from quickly is obviously online. So Facebook groups, YouTube has community posts. If you have no audience, go to someone who already has created one and read everything there that gives you a human response. Part of this process is getting to your data fast, but also learning how to do it well. Okay, so I wanted to show you exactly how you can find some data to look at, all right? So in YouTube, let's just say you're looking at whatever it is that your niche is or that you're interested in, anything like that. Now I'm going to go into one of these channels, just a random one, and I'll show you exactly where you can find polls and things that are being posted. So it's in posts. Now, usually what people do if they're using YouTube heaps is they'll start doing polls and questions and stuff like that in here. So you should be able to go through and find what comments and stuff like this. I think this lady, she just posts, but if you have a look at my YouTube, you will be able to see that I do lots of polls and stuff like that. So you just have to find a YouTuber who does different, see there's a poll there, so you will be able to see the answers and things like that. So that's a great way to find answers to questions. If you want to do it on Facebook, you just need to I would go to groups and I would search for groups. Let's just say I'm going to go to like a really random one. I will go into this one here, and you can either scroll through, or if you want to, you can go to the search and type in like help or question or whatever your topic is that you're looking for answers to, and posts will be able to come up and you'll be able to see like answers and comments and things like that. So that's another way you can do it. And an extra way is you can go to like answer the public, and this is literally questions that people are asking. So you can just type in your topic or your brand, and you'll be able to find out in your country or wherever your target country is what answers people are looking, or what answers people are looking for. So those are 3 different ways that you can find data. It's really, really easy. If you've got your own following, if you've got your own email list, if you don't, it doesn't matter. You can do this way, or you can survey as well. But I just wanted to show you how you actually go onto social media platforms and you find that information. Now you know your ideal client and where to find them, you need to capture data and read it. You can create a survey in Google Forms, or even easier, you can use a poll through any social media platform. What you're looking for is some kind of pattern. So what that might look like is a large percentage of people responding to your poll or survey or comment with almost the same answer. If you have no idea what to ask on your survey, or you need a survey template, or you just need more help when it comes to data and creating digital products, I cover everything in my course, How to Create and Sell Digital Products Automatically. It is your one-stop shop process to go from A to B really quickly and easily. Now, once you have that data in front of you, people will literally tell you what they want, and then you can create a digital product based on that. An example might be that you surveyed 100 people about what they were struggling with when running a hobby farm. And when you go through the results, they all said something really similar, something like growing grass through summer or managing weeds. So now, instead of just creating a digital product on what you thought would sell, perhaps it was something like how to start a hobby farm, you actually now know that people want to know about growing grass or getting rid of weeds from their farm. And this is why data is so powerful. Okay, so you have your data, you can use this in so many different ways to create your digital product, and you can even use that data to sell your digital product. Well, let me explain how that works. So not only have your ideal clients told you what digital product they want you to create, but when they have responded to a comment or written their survey response, they have written in their own language. They have used their own words, and you can use that. All of the language you can put and use on your sales page. If you are speaking their language, using their terminology, relating to their problems, they are going to feel like it's the best digital product for them. So here's a survey that I did, and you can see that there are common things that are coming up. And I also had some questions where people could actually do like free responses. So this is what I mean by getting their exact words. So step-by-step instructions. They want to do things more efficiently. They would be happy earning something. They don't want to overcomplicate things. So you can literally take these words and use them on your sales pages. So these are really, really interesting things to look at. And it's really, really important to make sure that you read the data really, really well. So you can take all of those words and you can put them on your sales page. You can use them in your email marketing. You can use it everywhere. So that's why data is so important to actually capture and read. So you can use a tool like System.io to easily create your sales page, automatically deliver your digital product, and always refer to your data when creating anything. So ask yourself, when you're writing your sales page or email or creating a digital product, does this relate back to my data? Then when you are promoting your product, everything is so targeted, it will literally sell itself. Now guys, this system and everything that I've gone through with you today is everything that I use all of the time. And I'm doing exactly the same thing with my digital products. And I honestly feel like this has been the key to my success and the growth that I have seen. Out of everything in my business that I have done, it is the one thing that has made complete sense when I did it, and it's returned tenfold. Data is real, tangible, easy to read, and it's the absolute key to creating a product that sells itself. So no matter where you are on your journey with digital products, if you're just starting out or you have a digital product that isn't selling, anything like that, go back to the data. Because now you know how to find data, read it, and use it like a weapon, nothing is stopping you from creating that digital product that sells itself. So now you know the exact steps to create a digital product that sells itself. It's time to power up even further, and you can do that by sticking around and watching this next video here. Because when you combine this video with the next, you're going to level up even further. See you in the next video.